Okay. Um, screen. Any photos to your camera roll again. Oh wow, that's nice. That's new. Okay, whatever. Okay. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Flourishing Tresses. So tonight in this live, I will be doing my hair routine and also talking about um talking about the mom who left her three little ones in the house for 5 years. So let me first get started and do my hair, talk about my hair. So tonight I am oiling my hair with olive oil. So let me talk a little bit about olive oil. Olive oil before I get started. All right. So is olive good for your scalp? So I'm gonna tell you guys where I pulled this information at. I got the information online, so I'll tell you guys where I pulled the information from. And I'm just going over the oils. All right, so it says overall, olive oil is a fantastic oil packed with antioxidants. So antioxidants are molecules that can help your body fight off harmful free radicals, which have been linked to health conditions like diabetes and cancer. All right, so I'm going back. Overall, olive oil is a fantastic oil with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory. So I'm going to break down the meaning of anti-inflammatory. Anti-inflammatory agent is a drug or substance that reduces inflammation, redness, swelling, and pain in the body. Anti-inflammatory agents block certain substances in the body that cause inflammation. All right, so going back. Overall, olive oil is a fantastic oil packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties that can soothe the scalp and strengthen the strands. And hey, Jacob, what's up? How you doing? Interesting name, very nice name, but how you doing, Jacob? Um, let's see. Oh, so I pulled this information from hshairclinic.co.uk. All right, so that was the first article I seen. Now I seen another article that talked about olive oil as well. So it says olive oil has moisturizing benefits, but it's not right for every hair type and should not be applied directly to the scalp. So when I seen that, I was like, okay, that's odd. Hi, Mahmood, how are you? Please make sure that you like the live. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. I'm just talking about olive oil and the benefits of olive oil and should we put olive oil in our scalp. All right, so this article said that you should not put olive oil in your scalp. So I thought that was a little odd because I seen the first one that said that that you can put it in your scalp. So this article wants to talk about anyone with fine hair want to steer clear of olive oil altogether. If you have fine hair, then you shouldn't be using olive oil. Hi, Louisa. How are you? So yeah, so if you have fine hair, do not use olive oil in your hair. It says it's better for dry, thick, or coarse hair. And I found this information from shape.com. The reason why I'm reading this is because here lately I've been going on a deep dive on YouTube, TikTok, and the internet. And there's a lot of talk about oils, butters, and creams, and things not being right for your hair. And I really feel like put in your hair is it's not like a overall overall thing, because everybody has different hair textures, just like everybody is different. So what might not work for one person might work for you. And this proved that point exactly, because this is two different articles. One article says olive oil is fine, you put it in your hair. And the other article is saying that if you have fine hair, then you shouldn't be using it. So it's not a one size fits all type of thing, basically. So thick, if you have dry, thick, or coarse hair, then olive oil would be perfect for you. I am one who has dry, thick, coarse, so I am using olive oil in my hair tonight. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about. So I am going to get started and oil my hair, and then we're going to talk about this mom. So let me just take my little head wrap off. And I have, so this is the olive oil right here, but I have it in this little dropper here. Oh, gotta be careful. Okay, there we go. All right. So as I'm oiling my hair, I'm going to talk about this mom. I can't remember what state it's in, but I did talk about a few lives back. So essentially, if you have not heard about the story, this mom had three little ones. She left her little ones in the home by themselves for 5 years. There were three. Their ages were, if I could recall correctly, their ages were, I believe, like 12, 13, and 15, if I'm not mistaken. 12, 13, 12, 13, and 15. So there was two girls, and the oldest one was 15, was a boy. And she left them in the house by themselves for 5 years. She made sure to bring them food so they would eat, so they would survive. But she lived somewhere else. So anyway, this is the update that I found out. The update probably was about 3 weeks ago, most likely. I haven't heard anything from the case since. So the last time I talked about it, they had locked her up, of course, or whatever, but they didn't see charges or anything. So they the bail the bail was set at $250 million. Um, the way I felt about it and still feel about it, like she shouldn't even had no bail. There should not even been she no bail, like, because that was absolutely ridiculous. So it was set at 250 million, and then they and I guess they did some type of review, and judge lowered the bail from 250 million to 50K. So I had to do some little research about 50K bond, because I know nothing about none of that. Like, I try to stay clear as much as I can of anything criminal. Like, so I knew nothing about it. So I had to look it up. So it's a 50K cash bond. which means that if she was to get somebody that could get up $5,000, and I guess they had good credit or whatever, good standing credit, she could get out of jail. But there's a lot of charges, a lot of she has a lot of things that, violations that she can't do. She one of the things is to stay away from the kids, no contact with the kid with the little ones. So yeah. So one of the things that the judge said is to for her to have no contact with the little ones, no contact. While she locked up, she has called the caregiver, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, when I read the story, the caregiver is the grandparents, if I'm not mistaken. So she called 10 times between March 8th and March 12th to talk about the little ones. So, and not only that, she also had cellmates call on her behalf to talk about the. Oh wow. Okay. Uh, my dropper. My dropper just broke. Okay. All right. Well, maybe I don't need that anymore. Okay. Oh my goodness. But anyway, she also got herself to call and talk about the little ones on her behalf. She is away trial. She is charged with 3 counts of first degree child abuse, as she should, and 3 counts of welfare fraud. And when I seen that, I was like, yeah, because when I talked about it, and I was the type of person that she looks like that she's getting assistance from the government. It looks like she's getting assistance from the government. And yes, she was, of course, and having them kids live like that. That's absolutely ridiculous. So she is on trial for 3 counts of welfare fraud. The prosecutors are seeking to terminate her parental rights, as they should. So after her trying to reach out about the little ones, a motion was granted. She is now prohibited from using a tablet, telephone, and video communication devices while in jail. Her next court appearance is April 15th. So what I'm trying to figure out, like, why are you trying to call him? Why are you trying to find out about him now? Um, well, no, I probably won't, not at this moment. But like, why are you trying to call him now? Like, you should have been trying to call him when you had them notes for 5 years. 5 years, like, and then like, what type of? Well, never mind. I was going to say what type of cellmate, like, but if you in jail, you probably in there for a reason. So I guess, but that's absolutely ridiculous to me. Like, so we going to her next court appearance is April 15th. We going to see, but yeah, she should definitely get some time. Like, yeah, that is like, what kind of how I mean, these are your they came from you. Like, I care, okay. They came from you. Like, how could you, like, for 5 years, and then for you to go and drop off food, and then how did that work though? Like, how did you how was you able just to drop them off, like, hey, I'm just gonna drop them off food and I'm gonna go back to a whole nother place? Like, oh my goodness. Like, people, the nerve of people. It's just absolutely unbelievable to me. Unbelievable. Bye. Thank you for being here. Like, what type of person, like, how could you in the house, like, the state of the house, and you just left them and just went about your business and went somewhere else? That is, it's beyond inhumane to me. Like, that's beyond. Like, people don't even treat their animals like that. So, like, between her and the other one with the car, like, I don't know who's worse. And there's another one that I had talked about one of my last lives as well, but I haven't seen any updates on that one. So yeah, I will try to see what's the update on that one. That one, she had 7 little ones, and she was like a date away, and she left them in the house for like a week. Now, ironically, which I already know like what that is. Ironically, like these two stories with the mom with the little ones that didn't make it in the car, and then this one with the little ones in the house, both of their pictures was up immediately. But what I found really odd about the one with the 7 little ones left in the house, there's no picture. So that leads me to believe that he's not the same color as the other moms are. But I'm going to do some more digging into that case to find out what happened. The last time I looked it up, they said that there were no charges. They were investigating, so there were no charges made at the time. So I am just about done. And I just want to take this. That's it. I can't believe my dropper broke on me though. All right, you guys. Thank you for tuning into my live. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.